Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for the second week of July. So I will be concentrating on your incoming energies. We're going to get some tarot cards to clarify, to get a little bit further with all of the messages that are coming in. I'm going to get your angel cards, which will help to kind of tie the reading together, and then your angel number at the end of the reading. Now, this is a general reading. There might be parts of it that resonate and there might be not parts that don't. But if it does resonate in any way, please leave comments because I do love to read them, and it really does. It is very important to me, so I do appreciate it. Now, I have meditated and prepared the cards for your reading today, but I would like to cleanse the space together, and we're going to do that with the bell. So you are going to hear a loud bell sound now. All right, Capricorn, let's get right into your incoming energies. Let's find out what the second week of July has in store for you. So let's find out, Spirit, Angels, and Guides. The first one there that fell out, I'm going to put it back, was number 6, Harmony. This is all about choice, bringing harmony back into your life, but there's choices that you need to make. There's decisions that you need to make in order to restore that balance, to restore that harmony. So let's find out what that is. Spirit, Angels, and Guides. For our beautiful Capricorn, second week of July, what are the energies surrounding Capricorn as we move through the second week of July? And thank you. Anything else? All right. All right. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. Number 1, prosperity begins. Okay, so, I think there's been some choice. I think there's been some choices in life that you've been encountering over the last little while. I believe that's why that number 6, Harmony, came up and it kind of flew out of the deck right at the beginning. I think that you've been really trying to get to the truth of something, to really figure out where your prosperity lies, where is your stability, where is this sense of stability, and if I'm going in a new direction, or is the direction that I'm going the direction that's the right direction for me. There's been a lot of financial and material changes that have come your way, and you've triumphed over a lot. There's been a lot of victory here, number 7. So you've been triumphing or feeling a sense of victory or success over some sort of financial and material changes that have been taking place. The truth has really come out, and it's allowing you to review and reevaluate everything, especially when it comes to your prosperity and when it comes to these things that are, you have been planting the seeds on some things in your life, and you've been really waiting for them to grow. And I think you're starting to see things growing in a very prosperous way. But again, it's having those patience, it's having that time, and nobody wants, let's face it, we're all human. Nobody wants to keep waiting and waiting and waiting for this beautiful end game. We want to know that everything that we're doing is, that we're on the right track, and that it's going to produce a lot of prosperity. But I believe that you are, with all of the changes that you've been making, I believe that, you are really getting to the truth of what it is that is going to bring you all of that sense of stability. There is new beginnings opening, and there's new doors that are opening for you. And I think that, it's leading you, it may be leading you down a new path. And sometimes, when there's change, there can be a little bit of fear. And I think that that is completely understandable. Number 15, these are your incoming energies, of course. Temptation, number 15. This is representation of you, Capricorn. So this is just a reiteration that this is your reading. This reading is for you. Anytime we see temptation, again, temptation is all about choice as well. We can have the temptation to go in good directions, or we can have temptations to go in bad directions. We always know, we are very wise. We have that inner voice that always tells us, hey, you know what? I think maybe we shouldn't be, spending so much this time, or we shouldn't be indulging so much in that. We always have that inner voice that is continuously telling us, what is the right way to do things and what is the wrong way. I feel that, you could be feeling a sense of temptation right now. I think really, for some of you, I think it's, you really are trying to get a grasp and control of your whole life's perspective and your whole life's, your whole life cycle right now. And that's why where this prosperity begins, there is a new beginning that is opening up for you. And I think that you're really just, again, putting it all into perspective. I believe that you are really getting to the truth of everything. So, you know, the things that you know that haven't served their best purpose for you, you are realizing the truth of that. You are ready to restart. You're ready for a refresh, and you're ready to really, you know, accept whatever changes are coming their way, because you've got that triumph, right? Again, you got that triumph. That's all about victory. So no matter what, you know, temptations are roadblocks or things that come up that tempt you in a different direction, you have this sense of control and this sense of power that allows you to make really good decisions. So I will get more with the tarot, but I really feel like, again, it's just reiterating that, you know, we did have a full moon in Capricorn on June 21st, and we are going to be having another full moon in Capricorn on July 21st. So this temptation card showing up in your reading to me is extremely normal. It's there's a lot of powerful things coming into play for you, Capricorn, and it's going to affect you more than anyone else, especially with having these two powerful full moons. Number 2, spiritual union. Spiritual unions, this is all about partnerships. This is all about the connections that we make with people that we feel is, you know, in good standing. It's not just about your spiritual union, your relationship with your faith. It can also be with a friend or a partner in business or a family member, or it could be somebody that you love. Now, again, for some of you, there could be a temptation. You know, maybe you are tempted in a direction with a new love interest or with somebody, and there is this you know, opportunity for something to really grow over time. For some of you, if you're looking for love, that definitely could be part of this as well. Now, with number 4, authority, again, this is all of you getting that power back. If you have been feeling temptations in anywhere where you've been feeling powerless, this is you gaining that power back. It's you being able to really feel that sense of victory and knowing that the decisions that you are making, that you are choosing wisely on the decisions towards the path or towards whatever crossroads. I don't know why the word crossroads, they keep telling me crossroads. Whatever crossroads you seem to be encountering at this time, you are in the driver's seat. They want, your spirits and angels want you to know that you have the power, the strength, and the inner knowing to know exactly the right direction to go, and that nothing in this world can tempt you in the wrong direction. Because you do have a very strong spiritual union. You do have a very strong partnership, whether it is, again, with your faith or with somebody that really helps to bring you... to keep your energy grounded. So very, very powerful energies here. So a lot of things, a lot of prosperous things coming into play for you. And again, I believe it's all the seeds that you've been planting for a very long time, Capricorn. All right, so let's find out what the meanings are of these things. Let's just see what that was. It was the King of Swords. King of Swords, very interesting that this would come up. This is very much air energy. Swords are all to do with the mental suit. So it is our thinking process. It's how we take in knowledge, how we take in an understanding of things. Now, being a king, of course, no gender in any of these cards, a king is really in that authoritative position, right? Very much in control. And the King of Swords doesn't make decisions based on any emotions. Everything is based on facts. It's based on that information. They can be very highly intuitive too. Again, you know, knowing exactly, you know the right direction to go because you're getting all of the information that you need in order to make a wise decision. So I believe the reason that flew out is because, you know what, you are gaining a lot of information at this time, and you're using that to your power. It's what's helping you as well. So let's find out if that pops out again. Let's see. What are the incoming messages? What are the further messages you'd like to share with the beautiful sign Capricorn as we move through the second week? Thank you. All right. Lots of messages. Those two definitely go together. That one stays on its own. These three go together. Wow, I love some synchronicities here. All right. We're going to leave these cards just like this, and I'm going to read them all now. So, you got the Three of Coins. Three of Coins is working in collaboration together. You're working, it's a common goal, and everybody has that common goal to be successful, especially with the Three of Coins. Coins again is pentacles. It's your money. It's your job. It's your career. It's the things that keep you grounded. It's a project of some sort where you're working in unison with people. Now you could be the leader, and these two people could be your assistants, or you could be, just putting the fine details or onto something, and there are people there that are to help support you, knowing that you're not alone in this new venture. So Three of Coins is collaborating with people, working as a team. King of Cups. King of Cups is all to do with emotions, okay? It's all about enlightenment as well, because as you can see, this dark purple, all to do with your crown chakra. The King of Pentacles, again, no gender with any of these. You got two strong kings, because we know that the King of Swords also, flew out in your reading as well. So you've got a lot of authoritative and leadership qualities coming through this second week of July. But this is all to do with your emotions. So your intuition is, again, very, very heightened at this time as well. The King of Cups is very grounded with their emotions, meaning they have a very emotional side, but they don't allow anything to, they don't allow turbulence to affect their emotions in any way, because they are very grounded with them. So I believe that you are working in collaboration with some sort of project, and it doesn't even have to do with work. Sometimes that collaboration can be, getting loans or financial assistance, financial advisors, planning for your future, recruitment officers for a new job. It can be family members kind of collaborating together for a common goal to bring happiness and bring more money to a situation. So it's going to, of course, resonate with each of you differently, but there definitely is emotions attached to this collaboration with the King of Cups energy, and then also to the Two of Cups. That is a lot. That is very comparable to this two, which is the spiritual union. And again, I believe that there is partnerships. I believe that this is a journey or something that you're not making these decisions alone. You are working together in unison with somebody who is very much spiritually connected to you. So they may have the same faith as you. They may have the same values as you. They're definitely committed. There's a lot of commitment to this as well. So for some of you, it could be a love relationship. It could be a marriage. It could be a friendship. It could be family members. It could even be a really intense partnership that you have at work. But there's a lot of emotions that are attached to this collaboration, and it's what's making this venture even more successful is because you're putting a lot of love and commitment into it. All right. So even though, and I'm thinking that, the reason why you have the temptation, and it's not just temptation with those cards, the temptation, the spiritual union, and the authority are all just reiterating again with those full moons in the Capricorn being more intense for you at this time, is that, you really actually feel a great deal of passion and intensity with someone in your life. And I believe that, it's really providing you with some sort of new prosperity. I believe there's something new that is really taking off for you, and you're working in collaboration together to really bring this, into light. It is something of your wish fulfillment, meaning that, the Nine of Cups is that it is like wishing and setting your intentions. It's not even just setting your intentions. It's really, you've been wishing and longing for something in your life for a very long time, and now you're feeling as if all of it is starting to come into play for you. And it's taking time, because, where prosperity begins that's the number one. It's right at the beginning. We still have all of these steps that we need to take, that need to take place in order for us to grow, right? In order for us to get to that 10 of Pentacles. But it's growing in a very slow but steady process. It's building that strength of character, that strength. No matter what temptations come up, you are realizing that you are more powerful. If you've been feeling, again, that you've been losing a little sense of power, you have a partnership, or you have a friendship or family members or somebody in your life that gives you the strength that you need, that help you conquer what you need. Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment coming into play. Four of Coins and Six of Cups together, those came out. And the Four of Coins is holding on really tightly to something. And sometimes what happens when we hold on so tightly to either situations or money or relationships or the past, it doesn't allow us to transform. It doesn't allow us to really allow our life to to change. And change is all a part of life. And it's really important that you allow or release a little bit of that you're holding on so tightly. I think you're holding on to something from your past. With the Six of Cups, this is to do with past. Now, whether it's a past relationship, it could be past, it could be someone who passed from, it could be somebody who passed away as well. You could be holding on tightly to memories. But you could there just could be something even general from the past that you've been holding on so much that it hasn't allowed you to release and move forward. So you have to figure out what it is you need to do. You need to get your power back with the authority, and you need to figure out how you release a little bit of that so that you can allow those transformations to take place. So let's get a little bit of clarifiers there as well. So let's get a clarifier for the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Three of Coins. Beautiful energies synchronizing together there. Again, you're working in collaboration with people that have the same values as you as well. So this is a very nice group of people here to support you. And you got number 8, strength. Beautiful. So again, what the angels are trying to say to you, it doesn't matter what temptations come into play. It doesn't matter what, when you're faced with choice, you have the strength to listen to your inner wisdom, and you have the strength to listen to your intuition to follow you and guide you in the right direction. Again, you have a sense of inner power that helps you to make the right decisions. So again, allow people to come in, and also with this strength, allow other people to help. If that's what's going to help you to make even better, more concrete decisions, allow those people in to help you, because you have to remember that you're all for the same common goal here. Everybody is wanting to achieve the same thing here. And if it's somebody that you're sourcing out to help you with something, it's because they want you to be just as successful, right? With the prosperity begins, they want that to come into fruition for you as well. So, again, you have a lot of strength here, so don't underestimate your power. You have a lot of power at this time to overcome anything. If you find an obstacle or challenge comes in your way, you have the strength to get over it. You will get through it, absolutely. And your wish fulfillment. Let's find out with this Nine of Cups. We can get one card for the Nine of Cups, please. Thank you. And you got the Three of Pentacles again, Three of Coins. You see, your wish fulfillment is that, it's as if you are starting to build something really strong for your future. And it has a lot to do with your prosperity. And you are having to rely on maybe some guidance or, again, some working together with somebody. Again, you can't independently go this part of it alone. You need some sort of guidance. And for a lot of you, it could be, again, reaching out to somebody who can help you with your finances, to really set you on the right path with your investments, to make sure that you are investing in the right area, because, again, that is something that you work in collaboration with somebody. It looks as if something that you are, a project or something to do, I believe it's something to do with your finances. I believe it's your wish fulfillment, and I believe it's starting to come into fruition for you. Now, the best way for you to, to be able to move forward with this is you have to release something. So again, sometimes we have to release a little bit of our control with the Four of Coins in order to allow transformations to take place. Otherwise, we're just going to continue down the same path. So let's find out with the Four of Coins and the Six of Cups. And King of Swords. And we know that the King of Swords came out when we were doing the first round of your tarot cards. King of Swords, again, you are really gaining knowledge and insight. And I think that that's what's lacking here. In order for you to be able to feel that sense of security to release something and to allow the transformations to come into play, you have to be able to, first of all, release any sort of emotional attachment to something. Because when we have our emotions attached to certain things from the past, it makes it hard to release. But if we take the emotional side out of it, if we take those out of it, and we think of the logical side of it, it's going to make it a lot easier, because it's going to make sense. And when it makes sense and you're able to focus on it, it's going to really help you to bring your wishes into fruition. And I believe your wishes have a lot to do with your long-term financial planning. I think the truth of everything is starting to come into play. That is why you've got the truth here. There's lots of changes, material changes that are coming into play for you. And there's a lot of victory and success, but you have to allow the information to come in freely. You have to accept that information, and then you have to use that information to release yourself, and then to put yourself back in the power position. All right, so let's get a few of the tea leaf cards. We're going to use these now. These are a little bit more specific, so it might make sense for some of you and not for others. Now, if it does make sense for you, fantastic. If it doesn't, I just want you to leave it, okay? So let's find out, Spirit Angels Guides. What are the further messages you'd like to share with Capricorn? So it says dark woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So again, that's going to be specific for some of you. Let's find out what that is. Dolphin. So financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Interesting. Financial gain. Interesting. Okay, so you got that 6 of Cups and the 4 of Coins. Financial gain coming from something you did in the past. And it could have had something that was dealing with a dark-haired woman. Again, that could be somebody you were collaborating with, but somebody from your past. And then Ram. So a stubborn, aggressive person. All right, so that person could be aggressive. Now that stubborn or aggressive person could be you as well. Again, with that 4, look at that. You got 2 4s here. If you really look here, you've got the authority number 4 and you've got the 4 of Coins. And 4s are all about your stability. And you are going to be stubborn when it comes to that because you want to make sure that you have everything lined up the way that you want it lined up. So, and interesting enough, the Ram is the animal that rules Aries, and number 4, authority, is an Aries card. So that very well could be you at this time. And Hills, obstacles are going to be overcome. All right, so there's going to be financial gain and it's coming from something from the past. You're being stubborn. You might be feeling a bit stubborn or feeling a bit aggressive at this time because you're taking your power back. You're taking your authority back. You're gaining the knowledge that you need and you're going to release. You're not going to hold on so tightly because those obstacles are going to be overcome. So, wow, beautiful energy there. So that might relate to some of you. And if it does, please leave me a comment for that one for sure because, again, that's very specific. So let's get your angel number or your angel messages here. And this is to tie up your reading here. Let's find out. I'd like to get 3 cards if I can, please, for Capricorn, just to tie this reading together, to reiterate the messages you'd like to share with Capricorn. Thank you. All right. So 5 of Ariel. So you needn't go through your current challenges alone. And again, we have so much collaboration here. We have collaboration with the spiritual union, the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Coins, and you got the 3 of Coins twice. So this week is not a week where you are going to be alone. It's a week where you're going to really capitalize on the support systems that you have around you. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies, so they want you to keep your thoughts positive, keep your wish fulfillments positive, your intentions, making sure that everything is, adjusting to these financial and material changes. Know that you aren't going through this alone. Then you're going to get this Ace of Raphael. So a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Ace of Raphael is the Ace of Cups. It's the Ace of abundance, joy, happiness, fulfillment. For some of you, it could be a whole new emotional experience in the sense of it could be in love. It could be with friendships. It could be a whole new positive way of experiencing things with work, feeling like you're loving things again. Again, it's feeling that sense of fulfillment and it's that new beginning of everything as well. And then you got the 7 of Gabrielle and it says, stand up for what you believe in. It's okay sometimes to be a little bit stubborn and a little bit aggressive. Sometimes we need to, especially if we're standing up for what we believe in. Have confidence. Keep that confidence alive and claim your personal power, right? You're claiming your authority. Wow, beautiful energies for you as we move through the second week of July, Capricorn. So let's get your angel number and find out as we close out your reading. Let's find out what that angel number is. And then we're just going to reiterate. You did get 2 4s. You got 2 1s. You got 2 3s. So those are very, very prominent numbers for you. So 1s, 2s, and wow, look at that. 1s, 2s, and 3s, and 4s. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that in mind. Very, very, very important. And then you get 3, 3, 3. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm a little bit taken back here. 333 support. Beautiful. Growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talents. So seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. 333, again, you are full of support for the second week of July. So if you feel in any areas of your life that you need that support, I believe that you are just naturally, it's just going to be naturally going to come into your life this week. And it's really going to help you to make some really long-term plans towards your sense of prosperity and stability. Wow, beautiful, beautiful reading today, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all the love and support that you've been giving me since I started this journey myself back in January. Thank you once again, and until next week, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.